Welcome to Let's Get Lost in Classic Movies. I'm Jana.
And I'm Debbie. Welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed all the movies you've seen so far. We have an excellent one for you today.
Yes, this one caught me off guard with how much I enjoyed it. It is Barefoot in the Park, released in 1967 with Robert Redford and Jane Fonda, directed by Gene Saks. Mom, without giving too much away, what do you love so much about this movie?
Well, it's extremely hilarious. So if you're in for a comedy, this is one to watch. It's about a young couple who just gets married, Robert Redford and Jane Fonda, and they are going to go to a hotel to have their little honeymoon before their apartment is ready for them to move into. That Jane Fonda is the one that found it. So it is extremely hilarious. Like I said before, if only this was really happens, but it really doesn't. But it is a funny movie about marriage. And after 2 weeks, they're about to end it. So you really have to enjoy this.
It's a very funny movie. We hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you back here for the discussion.
See you then. Enjoy.
Mr. Paul Bratter.
Yes.
And is Mrs. Bratter staying with you?
My mother? Oh, Mrs. Bratter, yes. Mr. and Mrs. Bratter.
How long will you be staying with us, Mr. Bratter?
6 days.
And nights?
It's a pleasure to have you at the Plaza. 449.
This way, please.
Oh, excuse us, please.
Mr. Adams, I hope you realize I'm only 15 years old.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Well, they're so stuffy around here.
Hey, is this what life is going to be like for the next 50 years?
Is that all we're going to be married? 50 years? That's not very long.
No, wait. Don't make rash judgments.
Paul, I think I'm going to be a lousy wife. But don't be angry with me. I love you very much. And I'm very sexy.
Welcome back to Let's Get Lost in Classic Movies. You just watched Barefoot in the Park, I hope.
I'm Debbie.
And I'm Jana. When did you get lost in the movie?
I think the whole thing, I was lost in it. From the very beginning. Especially when she throws her wedding bouquet at the cop that's sitting on the horse. Because this is in New York City, you know. And back then, cops were on horses.
Really?
Yes, really. So it's, when you see her throw her bouquet to the policeman on the horse, it's hilarious. And of course, they're in a carriage ride to the Plaza Hotel and just making out the whole way there. And when they finally get to the Plaza, they're still making out. And the guy on the carriage turns around and says, "This is the Plaza." And Robert Redford goes, "Cory, it's the Plaza. Come on, let's go." So what? I mean, the whole thing is hilarious. When did you get lost, Jana?
I also agree that it was at the beginning. I got lost in the beginning. Their chemistry is dynamite on the screen. I mean, they have the same... It reminded me of Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn at the beginning of their movies, where it's quick-witted, it's quick, it's fast. What I liked about them is you didn't expect what she was going to say. I mean, she just came out and said it. But yeah, New York City, I mean, how iconic is it to stay at the Plaza? Oh my gosh, I know.
That's why they call it Barefoot in the Park. They have Central Park.
That's not why they call it Barefoot in the Park.
That's why they call it Barefoot in the Park.
That is not why they call it Barefoot in the Park. They call it Barefoot in the Park because that is the movie Barefoot in the Park. The wording Barefoot in the Park comes from her being like, Why don't you live a little?
Yeah. Not be a fuddy-dud.
Not be a fuddy-duddy.
A stuffed shirt. So prim and proper.
I know. Oh my God. And then you get to the apartment. Do you remember having your first apartment that was really crummy? And you were just so excited? I remember mine.
I remember mine.
And I was so excited to have my own. Mm-hmm. And nobody was going to rain on her parade.
And no, not even him.
Not even him.
The hole in the skylight, the no heat, no furniture, no bed.
And then all the characters that they had play. I mean, the telephone guy.
Hilarious.
One of my favorite parts, I don't know why, is when he says, well, how am I going to take a bath? And she said, just turn on the water and stick your feet into the sink.
Lay down in the shower and stick your feet in the sink. Funny. Hilarious.
She had first of all, Jane Fonda in this movie is gorgeous.
But you also have to remember, Jane Fonda was a radical then. And she was a very free spirit. And this movie just plays with her because that's how she was, free-spirited. Did anything, tried anything, went anywhere. I mean, that's how she was. And she was, an advocate to critical situations in the United States. But she was definitely a radical. It was hilarious, the remarks, just the comeback between both of them.
Well, yeah, you can really see how he allows her to be her. And he doesn't try to change her, And I think one of the things that is so interesting is that she married him, who's a lawyer. He wants things a certain way. And they get in the big argument about each other because she's trying to change him.
Right, because he's not having fun. He's a stuffed shirt. They have nothing in common, she says. We have nothing in common. I just want to have a divorce. I want a divorce.
I know, their argument.
Now, mind you, it's not even been 2 weeks.
Yeah, their argument was really funny. It played a little bit into women being hysterical, but I do think, it reminded me a little bit of when Harry met Sally, when Harry comes over into her room and she's crying and hysterical because her ex-boyfriend's getting married, she finds out. But I just think it was so hilarious. And there's really, to me, a lesson in that, right? Is they say sometimes, and I'm not married, so I wouldn't know, but they say sometimes the reason why you fall in love with somebody can be the same reason what drives you crazy about them.
Right.
He created a stable life for her so that she could be wild and free.
Right.
I also loved in the movie when there was, in the 60s, I love watching the different decades of the movies because they all kind of have a good bit of like an overlay of a theme or a vision of it. And it pulled I could see parts of what was similar in Breakfast at Tiffany's and what was similar in Pillow Talk, which I know was in the late 50s, but still it's that playful, colorful, a little bit more lighthearted, and even Breakfast at Tiffany's reminded me of, the crazy apartments.
Right.
And Mickey Rooney's in the top, and he's this odd character. It reminded me very much of Victor in this film. And I love that her mom gets introduced into it. And when we first watched this movie, you love her mom. Mm-hmm. What do you love about her?
I thought she was... I can relate to her, very much so. Especially climbing those stairs. The poor woman was out of breath, couldn't breathe. It was just hilarious. And then she says to Cory, well, what color are you going to paint your apartment? It's already painted, mother. Oh, it looks good.
Are you saying that you think that this would have been me and you?
Yeah.
That I would have been?
No, I would have not agreed. I would have said, it needs to change.
Yeah, I know you would have. You would have not been as kind as her mother. You would have come in and been like,
What? There's no bathtub? How am I going to take a bath?
and I would say, you're not staying here.
That's why there's no bathtub.
I think the fact that they had to get a single bed,
Yeah.
hilarious. And then you get to see that the house, the apartment's made up. It also is funny to me. Why did they not just put something over the window?
I don't have any idea, but incredible.
What did you think of Victor?
Victor was just trying to be a younger man in an older body.
Oh,
And he wanted, that gay free, type. And when they go to that restaurant and eat that food, and they come back, and he says to the mother, I had this, like they're jumping up and down in my stomach. And she goes, how long's that been going? And he goes, not that often, but she goes, you're going to have to start taking little pink pills and not eating rich food.
what are the pink pills?
Well, probably like a nauseous pill
Or Tums?
or Tums or something
Okay.
to settle your stomach. But it was just hilarious, I thought.
I thought it was funny, and so did they end up sleeping together?
No.
Okay. Do you think they will?
Then maybe they'll be in Mexico at room 703.
Oh my gosh. When she said, you're going to have to start eating bland food. And he said, I'll make a reservation at the hospital. I laughed so hard. I mean, how clever is that? The writing in this was,
Well, Neil Simon is a great screenplay writer. Just wonderful. He's done many, many, many movies. Neil Simon.
I mean, his comedic timing on these is really good. And then, of course, us being in Savannah when we saw Johnny Mercer come across our screen.
Right. Who did the lyrics to the song Barefoot in the Park.
What a lovely sentiment there. And then I also looked up, they were eating Albanian food.
Ah, Albania. I don't know what it was, but I wouldn't have ate it.
I
Tell you
would
that right now.
have eaten it. I
You
would have
would have
been
been.
just like Jane Fonda. I would have been like, I'm here for the experience. We're dancing. We're all dancing. I'm up dancing. I definitely would have been dancing and eating the food. And also trusting some random guy who lived above me. I mean, this was just very on par for what I would have done.
Yeah. Not something you would do in reality today.
I would. That's what I'm saying. I would. I think I'm a little too trusting.
Like the mother said, I'd get a gun.
And he comes into her apartment to crawl out the window.
Yeah, to get up to his attic apartment.
And Robert Redford, the whole time is like, what in the world has she gotten me into?
When they come back from the restaurant and Robert Redford's carrying the mother up all those flights of stairs.
And Jane Fonda and
Victor.
Victor race each other up the stairs. Mm-hmm. Cory was such a great name for her. Mm-hmm. What was his name in the movie?
Paul.
Paul. Yeah, Paul. I mean,
Estelle was the mother. Victor was the guy. There really wasn't a lot of characters in this movie.
we got to see the telephone guy again, who was a great actor.
Yeah.
And he jumps when he goes over to get the scotch.
Yeah, go Goes against the wall.
And
Like he's going to hit me.
They say the telephone got murdered. I mean, the whole movie is hilarious.
There isn't one scene that you're not laughing your ass off. You're laughing continuously through this movie.
And it's a movie you could watch over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. When they say that the stove isn't working.
When, after the 6 days at the Plaza when he's going to work. And she goes, that's all the kiss I get? And he goes, my lips are numb. I can't kiss you anymore.
I love when she says.
She goes, well, then I'm giving your pajamas back right now. And he runs to kiss her.
She is so good.
And then he goes into the elevator and she walks over in this shirt. When you're in town, make sure you give me a call.
I mean, how could you not fall in love with her in this movie? She's brilliant. You know, and I don't know too much. I have watched a few interviews with Jane Fonda. She seems like a different person watching her this young. That sounds terrible to say, but, you know, her father,
Henry Fonda.
was a massive movie star.
Oh, yeah. Massive.
And it's hard to imagine her.
They played in the last movie together, the two of them.
One of
on
your
Golden
favorite
Pond.
movies.
On Golden Pond.
Yeah, one of your favorite movies.
That was the last movie.
With Katharine Hepburn.
Well, we are very interested in hearing what you have to say about this movie. We love to hear your feedback and hope you enjoyed as much as we did. The laughing, the lines are just incredible, back and forth between the two of them. It was excellent.
Is there anything else you want to say about their argument?
Well, you know how women are, you know, when they had their argument and she wants a divorce. And he's like, oh, she's teasing. I'm just going to go over there and hug her. Don't you touch me. I don't want you even in the same room with me. Don't you touch me.
And then he figures out, oh, she's serious about divorce. And all of a sudden, he doesn't need to go. You know, part of the things that I've learned is timing, right? I think one of the parts of a relationship is knowing you should be able to talk about anything, but not any time, is one of the sayings that I've heard. And I think it's a really great thing to say is he had a court date the next day. Could this have waited? Could this have been a different conversation? Now, I know when you look at it from the outside, I mean, we've all gotten in arguments that we thought, man, that could have waited. But then later she realizes that she was in the wrong, right? Talking to her mom. But just
I think the advice her mother gave her is you have to give up a little of yourself for him.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about
and make him feel important.
Special. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Oh, I definitely agree with that. Definitely. Whether you can do it is another thing. Obviously, I didn't learn.
But I think it's true. Yeah, for sure. That's good.
You have to give up yourself. There's got to be a compromise. You can't, no one is perfect. No one's going to do exactly what you want. They're not going to say exactly what you want. You know, you have to compromise.
And they can't be everything. He
Right.
can't be super stable and the most life of the party.
Right. You can't have arguments over the petty things. Do the important things, not the petty things. Let the petty things roll off your back.
That's good. What was your martini shot?
My martini shot, let me see. I really think her standing in front of the elevator with the pajama top, nobody would have done that. No one in real life would have done that. I think that was mine. And she's looking at him. You know, that was mine.
Oh, man. I just thought that they both acted it so well. I kind of want my martini shot to be how they dressed.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that pink dress. It was so short.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved the way he dressed. Paul.
In his suit, tie, vest.
He looked so good. I don't know. What would my acting martini shot be? I think, I'm going to say it again, but I think him drinking. He did such a good job acting drunk.
Yes, he did.
And it becoming gradual the more he drank, you know? And being sick.
Right. And him saying, "You're a stuffed shirt. You still have your shoes on. I'm walking in the park barefoot."
Really cute.
Yeah.
They picked a good name for this movie.
Yeah. Barefoot in the park. Central Park.
Barefoot in the Park, Central Park.
New York City. What a place to be.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the movie. We would love to hear your martini shot or your favorite line. And we hope you come back for our next film. Please subscribe wherever you're listening.
And we will see you again with classic movies.
Bye.